Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another very chilling, exciting video. We have Adin Ross interviewing the best lawyer in Texas. His name is Jayoma, and he's been popping off on TikTok. If you guys take the video, subscribe, make sure you follow Adin Ross down below. See you guys next video. Peace.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Jayoma?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, staying busy. Been doing good. How about you?
Been doing good, bro. I've been seeing you everywhere lately.
Oh, yeah? Where you been seeing me?
TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bro. I've been seeing you everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck, bro, is going on, bro? Because I just gotta know, like, how the fuck are you, like how? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just had to, have my team reach out, figure you out, and I had to talk to you, bro, because I'm probably gonna need some legal help. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I got you. Just call me up.
Wait,
question.
So, real quick, like, this is the first thing I want to say. Ask. How?
How what? Like how I get my results?
Yes. How are you so successful?
All right, so when I graduated law school, it was I don't know if you guys know, but law school is it's a competition. There's not any passing grade like any other schools. Like everybody gets a 75 and everybody can pass. They're gonna cut the bottom 10%.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of trust people, and there's competition since day one. And when I was in law school, I went to the courts and I started seeing these attorneys. I was like, I can do better than that. I'm not gonna name anybody, but I was like, I can do better than that.
Yeah.
And these people are out here, representing people. So I said, let me go let the market see how I am. So the way I view law is it's one winner, one loser, right? And you have to make a reputation for yourself. So every time I get a case, I always try to kill, not because it's just only my client's life is on the line, but I want to let these prosecutors know, hey man, if you're gonna see my name on a case, it's coming. It's fucking coming, and that's how I attack my cases. So
yeah, people are calling you the real life Saul Goodman, and that's good, bro. So how long have you been a lawyer for? How long have you had your past the bar? How long have you actually been a lawyer?
All right, so I got licensed in 2018, and ever since then I had my own shop, and then I just started doing whatever I could for each case, just trying to kill.
Damn, bro. And I gotta ask, some of these cases, these guys allegedly they do crazy things, but you always seem to get them out of it every single time. And what I want to ask is, are there ever times that you don't get the results you want?
Yeah, there's some times like that, but it's ultimately up to my client. So a good example is if there's a plea deal that they want to take, and I'm like, don't do that. But at the end of the day, it's their decision. It's
Gotcha.
never mine. So it's your life. You tell me what you want to do. But I say, if you take this route, this is the possible consequences. And I'm upfront, good and bad. And if you take this route, here's the good consequences and bad, but you gotta trust me.
Damn, bro. Wait, so where are you based?
Houston, Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas.
Yeah, but I practice all over Texas. So
Got it.
I get called out to Dallas, McAllen, wherever they need me, I'll be out there.
Got it. So this is a question that somebody had asked. Have you ever had ask if you can help with assault on an officer, allegedly assault on an officer. Have you ever had a case like that?
Yeah.
And have you ever gotten results that were good?
Yeah, there's it depends on each case. So whenever I can't give you any legal advice, but the way I attack cases is you have to look at the defenses that they have. And if you have to see if you can curtail that case into that based on whatever transpired. So that's evidence, right? Whatever witnesses saw, whatever statements that were made, work the case out. And that's what I do.
So do you only work out of Texas? What if someone from California is hey, Jayoma, I want to work for you? It just depends on the case, or how does that work?
No, so I'm not licensed in other states, but I'm looking forward to get licensed in New York City, because there's a lot of people asking about that, and then California's next. But for right now, it's just Texas, and it's not the same law. Each state is different, but the tenacity is still there, right? The aggressiveness has to still be there, and the clients being number one is always number one in my mind. So That's the reason why I get the results that I get.
I want to ask you a question if you're allowed to talk about it. What is the craziest case that you've ever had? Or like, kind of like the odds are fully against your client and you kind of just were like, and you got like the results you wanted. Like, is there anything specifically you can mention?
The odds were against my client?
Just like, he had alleged charges. He obviously got what he wanted. It's dismissed. You know, what's something super crazy out of pocket that you've seen or, you know, that you can talk about?
Something super out of
Am I being a fed?
pocket.
Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly. A lot of assault cases.
Okay.
So, yeah, and those are the ones that people kind of be up against. But there's a lot of times that people get accused of something they didn't do. And it goes back into like, I'm doing my job and I'm doing it to the best of my ability and the outcome is great. Right? The way I do my cases is I love what I do and I don't give a fuck about anybody else but my client. And it sounds harsh to say, but that's my job, right? To always look out for my client. And it's not like I don't care, like a person down the street, but if their interests are opposite of my clients, then I have to go side with my client and represent them the best way. But the craziest cases, and there's like so many of them. I mean, you see them on my TikTok. But I will tell you like one crazy case. I think it was like one of my first cases, and this was when I knew I was like, man, fuck, I'm gonna stay in this shit. Like, cause it's not like boring contracts and shit, like real property. Like, nah, there's some juicy shit. So the dude was it's called criminal trespass. Allegations is that he was just going to her house and like I love you and left the on the bed and like just doing some freaky shit in the facts. And that was the eye opener because when I see shit like that, it's like it makes it juicy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it just kept going. Like there was more cases, drugs, assault, sexual assault, and it's like something that you want to watch, but I'm actually participating in it because like I help with the final outcome.
Got it. Yeah, got it. No, I mean, it makes sense. Dude, like, you're passionate about it, which is amazing. Like, that's what makes you successful, and that's what makes you the best lawyer. I mean, because you're passionate about all your clients. You don't care about anyone but your client. You want them to win. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
So wait, okay, so somebody had asked, what is your ethnicity?
Filipino.
You're Filipino. Okay. Because I read online that you were Japanese, so that was wrong then.
Did you say I was Japanese?
I'm sorry.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. No.
I don't want to be your enemy. I'm sorry. Please. Hey, Jayoma,
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
You're the last person I want. I'll tell you that right now. Please, hey, people want to sue me, man. I'm going to be real with you. Don't work with them, please. Please, bro. I need you on my side. Hey, wait, what type of lawyer are you exactly?
Criminal defense. So there's other lawyers that are in the criminal world. They're prosecutors. So it's like they have, I don't know if they have the same tenacity as me, but they can be very strategic too. They can be very quick. And these are the people who's going to put you away for a long time. And it would suck that you go to jail for something you didn't do. I'll tell you, dude, when I first started, I was like, I didn't know if I want to be like criminal defense. I was like, I know I want to be in criminal because that shit's fun. But like there was a case that changed my whole trajectory. So like I was gonna be a prosecutor, and I was gunning for that because that's all I studied when I was in law school. I was like, I'm gonna fucking lock motherfuckers up. I don't give a fuck. It could be a fucking possession of marijuana. It could be murder. I don't care. Like I'm locking y'all up. That's my shit. And then like this defense attorney was like, just come over here. Just come watch on our side. And so I sat in the trial, and so I'd never experienced this shit. I'm sitting there in the fucking chair, and then he's doing his argument. The charge was aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So they're saying that the guy, the client, tried to run his wife over with a car, right? Deadly weapon is the car, right? And like I sat there, it was like a 3-day trial, and they found his ass guilty. And like that's the first time I seen like a dude just like me and you. We're walking to a courtroom, we're talking about we're talking about pussy, we're talking about life, we're talking about everything like that guys talk about. And then like the verdict came back guilty, and that dude was like looking at 20 years, and like I just remember like he was like crying. Like it's not like some fake shit, it was like some real shit. Like, and there was deputies around like surrounding him. Put your hands down. Like they treat you differently as soon as you're found guilty. And then like he just started crying, and I remember we went to go visit him in the jail, and the attorney that I was with was like the first thing he said was, And so I was just like, fuck, man, like it touches you because it's real. Like that's a real person. And then, so this is where I didn't turn there. I turned when I found out that, and I'm not going to out anybody, I'm not going to name anybody, but the prosecutor withheld evidence. And the evidence that was withheld was like a recording from the person saying, if you don't pay my shit, or you don't do this, I'm gonna make this story up and I'm gonna get you. And that evidence was shown later on and they overturned the whole verdict. And like, that's when it hit me, like, the public is you're vulnerable. And I said, oh man, that could be anybody. That could be my mom. That could be you.
Facts.
That could be my friend. It could be, family members. I said, that's scary. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put my talents into becoming a criminal defense attorney and protecting these individuals who are accused of such heinous crimes. And it sticks with me today. So every time I see a case, I'm trying to get every evidence that's out there. I'm doing whatever I can to fight for your rights. And if you're going to get locked up, it's because the prosecutor really did all their job and really fought hard against me, and they actually won it. So that's why,
bro, that's amazing, bro. I mean, dude, that just goes to show you how fucked it is sometimes, bro. Like, why would they hold that recording? Do you know why they held it? Like, and they wait.
I don't know if it was on purpose, so I can't comment on that.
Yeah, purpose. I get it.
It was one of those things that piece of evidence is really crucial, because if it was shown, and that could change the verdict that somebody is lying, right? And so, if I believe, in the court side, if they saw it, the jury saw that, and the verdict wouldn't be the way it was. And then now he's walking free, and I don't know how you can react to seeing somebody who was looking at 20 years, and then now they're walking free, and they're like, dude, this justice system was about to throw me in jail for something I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Well, dude, there's people locked up now that are in jail that they didn't even do the crime. They get set up, or a girl go lie. See, that's the thing. Did the girl get any charges for lying on this man's name, or no?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know. All I remember was after that happened, I said, fuck that, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and start my own firm, and I'm gonna go out here and start protecting people out there who have been accused of crimes.
Got you.
That's where the passion comes from. Got
you. Is there any case specifically that you would not take, like, or you pretty much just take everything that you think's interesting?
I don't know. Like, I'll take it because it's the same stuff. Whether you're getting pulled over for running red light, or murder, and anything in between, I'll still take it because the process is still the same. Like, I get the evidence, do my work, and I represent diligently, and I just care about my client. That's it.
I love that, man. Have you ever released somebody and then they go on and do the same thing over again? Has that ever happened?
All the time.
So let me ask you a question. All the time. So when that happens and they do it again, what happens? Do they hit you back up?
I say, hey, motherfucker, call me. You should have called me earlier. No. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I mean, look. To be fair, I don't know what they do after the case is dismissed. Yeah. I don't know what they do when I get a win, and I don't try to control them. I'm not a counselor, like, trying to control their life. I'm not their priest or rabbi. I'm here to do a job. My job is to provide the best defense that I can provide. Right?
Yeah.
And that's it. It's just me and the prosecutor going head to head. And whatever happens after that is out of my control. So if they allegedly commit another crime and it's the same thing over again, give me a call and I'll work it again.
Damn. But okay, it makes it harder the next time though around when they hit you up if they allegedly get caught doing the same thing? No?
The same shit. No.
So they don't look back and be like, all right, I know you got this dismissed, but you're back here for the same reason. They don't like, it doesn't like, it's not work harder for you?
But the prosecutors, they see it like, oh man, it's a habitual person.
Got it. But like the judge doesn't though?
Oh, the judge will hear a little bit of it, but ultimately when it comes down to it, if the jury is going to determine guilt or innocence, it's the jury, not the judge.
So does it all come down to the jury in these cases?
Yeah, if you're going to set a case for trial, it's those 6 or those 12 people that's going to determine your fate. And so I get really, really good at making sure that the juries are fair and they're not one-sided, especially with the with the prosecution. That there's people out there who just ready to just convict, and
Of
you just gotta be
course.
able to get by that. Like they have like a previous like incident that happened to them, like if they've been robbed before, and they say, "Oh, this motherfucker robbed too." They haven't even heard the evidence. Oh, he got charged with it, so he did it. Did it, and then they're gonna say, "You know what? This motherfucker's guilty already." At that time, they're guilty, and no evidence has been shown. So I gotta provide protection to my client, make sure that that person who's biased cannot be on that jury because it's gonna be horrible for him.
What are your thoughts on the Andrew Tate case?
Andrew Tate?
Yeah, his case.
Oh.
Do you know much about it or no?
I don't know too much about it, but I know he was charged in another case, and it's like some type of conspiracy they're trying to get him, and it's in another country. So I can only know.
Yeah, you don't know that law. It's different law. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's completely different. But I do like the way the law is set up here in the United States, that you have this constitution that protects you and your rights. And some people don't like it, but it's important because that constitution really, really protects you and your freedom, right?
So
for
would you,
example, like,
sorry, go ahead. No, I actually want to hear this. Go ahead.
for example, like if you had drugs in your fucking house right now, right? A cop just can't go in there and just be like, bro, I just know you fucking got drugs. I just know you got drugs.
Yeah.
And then like they go in there and they find it, like they found it, but that shit is not right the way they did it because they violated your rights. They can't just go up in there just because they think that shit. I mean, look at him. He got a beard. He has his arms folded. He thinks he's a shit. He has to have drugs. He has to have some shit. Probably got a pink dildo. He probably got some gay shit in there, you know? Like, no, I'm just fucking around. But, like, no, that's like, it's attacking your freedom, right? So that's why the Constitution is important.
You know, it's crazy you guessed that. I'm going to, hold on 1 second. I don't think I have.
Hey, man, I heard some stuff, man.
What have you heard, man? What?
If you lift the bottom of your couch, like, there's going to be like a back door that's going to go down, and there's like some crazy shit in there.
What?
You might find some...
Are you saying I have tunnels?
We might find some shit like from Diddy's house. Like
What the whoa, wait, bro? What the fuck? Look, but Jim, I want to show you this.
Oh shit!
See, look, it's fake. It's fake.
I like that shit. I like that shit.
Hey, okay.
I gotta give me one of them.
Exactly, you do. All right, bro, I like you, bro. You're actually cool as fuck. Shit, you're actually funny. Okay,
I'm a regular dude. Like, just because the person's an attorney, like, it sucks that if you just think that we just like squares and we just, just be nerds and shit. But,
bro, why don't you start? Can you stream court cases and shit?
They are streaming. I didn't find this out until like 3 weeks ago.
Bro, if you started streaming your shit, bro, it would go insane.
I can't stream it. The courts can't. And sometimes in Harris County they do stream it. So if you look on, if you go on Google, type in Harris live stream, you'll see it. Each court has the thing. You can watch it. It's open.
So I could watch your old cases. Like I could see your old cases in the courtroom.
It'll be live. So if I'm gonna have a trial, and you guys, I'll tell y'all, hey, look, I'm gonna be in trial in this court. Y'all want to watch it? Everything goes down. Got it.
I want to know. So since we are talking about America, this is the question I want to ask before I interrupt you. Would you say America has the best constitutional rights system out of pretty much all the countries in the world?
Yeah. Like I like the separation of power. It's not just one person. Learned this shit in law. Man, this is like a law school question. But it was actually pretty cool. So like the person, can you imagine if the person who is going to decide your fate is the same person who's investigating you, the same person who's gonna tase you and take you to jail? Like they're gonna be so biased in doing so. So that's why we have it separate, where the people who's gonna actually carry out the orders from the court are a different entity, and so that way there's the vision of any type of corruption is lessened, and I like it. And it's very, very fair to me. The American justice system is very, very fair. You just gotta make sure you choose a good lawyer to represent you.
I love that. And how much do you cost?
All right, so there's no way you can determine like how much a case costs. Like I have to do a consultation with you. So I don't know shit. You could just tell me I got charged with.
All right. I got it. Let's say, hey, Jayoma, I hit you up. Me. Yo, bro, I yo, I'm gonna straight up be honest with you, bro. I fucking hit somebody with my car, bro. Yo, what do I do? What I do? What I do? It was a girl walking late, dark at night. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was speeding. What are we doing? What's the move?
All right, you don't say shit. Just don't say shit.
So
You have a right to. You have a right to not snitch on yourself. So don't snitch on yourself. The first thing that you did that was really good was calling me. All right.
So that's the first thing I do is call you.
Yeah, you call me, and I'm like, all right, just don't say shit. And then just wherever jail you're at, I'll come talk to you, and it'll be more private what we discuss. Just make sure you hide, any shit that you have. Like, you got any pig dildos, hide that shit.
Bro,
All right?
I need you gotta come get some Florida licensing, bro. You gotta come get some other states too.
Dude, I've been hearing about Florida.
Well, 'cause look-
Dade County.
Yeah, because I mean Texas is good. Obviously, Texas is like best. Texas is like the best laws for like holding your ground and shit. But Florida's pretty good too, and Nevada's good. But yeah, I know you want to get in New York. New York's a bitch sometimes though, bro. They got some weird laws over there.
Each law is different, but the way I see it is like playing basketball, right? There's gonna be why is there traveling, why is there carrying, why is there fouling, whatever the rules are, you just work with it.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite basketball player? Jeremy Lin.
Who's Kobe, Jeremy Lin. That's some fucked up shit. Who's your favorite basketball player? Like what the fuck? Lil Dicky? Like what the fuck?
Yo, all right, Kobe. Yeah, all right. We fuck with Kobe. All right, who do you want to win the finals this year?
Minnesota's looking good.
They are, bro. But I'll be real. I think Boston is just too. I don't know. We gotta see, but Boston is just something else.
I don't know. It's just something about just Minnesota's just looking really, really good, and it's like no stopping them. And I don't know. Like I love that shit. So it's the competition is what I love, bro. Like I don't know if you've noticed, but I was like a nurse before I became an attorney, and the switch was because like I like taking care of people. It's still the same shit. I'm taking care of them, just not health, right? It's the legal way. I missed the competition, right? I was very competitive in high school. Played football and all the sports and shit. So I love getting into a field where like there's one winner and one loser, and that shit feels good, like real good when you win. So, and my clients happy.
You said what?
My client's happy about it.
Well, of course, I love that, bro. What did you? Let me ask you. Does anyone motivate you to be? Why did you become a lawyer? Like, were you motivated by something? Like,
I was pissed off. I was mad as fuck.
What happened? What were you mad at?
I was a nurse, and this fucking doctor came up to me and was like, he just threw some papers in front of me and goes, "Pick that shit up." Yeah.
No way.
And I said, "What the fuck?" And I was subjected to that type of treatment. And I said, "You know what, man? The only time they'll respect you is if you can protect yourself." You know what I mean? So I said, "All right, maybe I can knuckle up and be an attorney." And that was truly what it was. And then from there, I fell in love with fucking criminal. Like when I read about criminal, I wanted to sue doctors first, but when I read about criminal and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to kill," and then like it was never work to me. It was like fun. I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, I know how to do this. I can get the drugs excluded from court. Oh yeah, I can get that dead body excluded from court. Okay, all right." And I learned that shit. And then like to do it in practice is like it feels good. You're like, "Holy shit, I fucking got onto this." But I didn't know like it was gonna be cool until like so I took the bar exam, right?
Yeah.
You gotta take the bar exam after you pass law school, and you gotta pass. So I'll tell you this: I failed it the first time. I failed it, and the thing about failing is they'll show you what you fucked up on and what you did good at. And I remember I did mediocre in every subject, but in criminal I had like 99, 98%.
Oh wow.
And I didn't even study criminal, so that's when I said, "Man, I really know a lot about criminal, and I love this shit. It's second nature." So that's why I got into it, and I was like, "I'm gonna do this full time."
Damn, bro, that's actually sick. Wait, so how hard is the bar exam?
That shit was hard. It was 3 days, and you have to learn some subjects that you don't want to learn. Like there's property, like that shit is boring. They want to learn about contracts. I hated it. Just pretty much every subject was boring. Constitutional law was boring. I love criminal. It was like the most juiciest. It's like combining a soap opera or some shit like that has juicy stuff in it, and then like the law, and then you see like how it develops, and you're just like, "Oh shit, I can do some damage out here."
Do you watch any shows? Any like Suits? I know there's a Suits TV show. Do you watch any law shows or anything like that?
It's funny. Like I stopped watching law shows after I became an attorney. Like before it, I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna wear a fucking suit. And now it's like, all I care about is killing in court. Because if I see a case, I'm gonna work it. Like even if it's something small, I'm gonna work that shit because I like the challenge. Like the most unbeatable cases. It's like one of those things like no other attorney could have done what you've done, and you feel good about it, and your client's happy, like to see them smile and they're back with their families.
It's fire.
And they're like they job back, they're not in jail. Like I saw like a couple Scared Straight or some prison stories, and it looks bad. Like it sucks being in jail. Like it sucks. So
Yeah, I wouldn't last in there, man. I'd be fucked. So I don't even want to imagine that.
yeah.
Do you think do you think you'd last in jail?
Oh hell yeah. I'll be like, give me your commissary. You know what I'm saying? If I could take it, I could take it. No, but I don't know. I just bring that type of the energy. Like it's you and one other person in the room, and you gotta dominate. And that's how I do my practice. It's me and the other attorney. Sometimes, the last trial I had, there was like 5 attorneys like in the same room watching it, and it was just me. And I felt pretty good. Like I was like, I'm killing. It's just me. And they're all talking to each other, trying to think of different ways to attack it, and I'm killing. So that feeling that, bro, I can survive it. I can dominate wherever I go.
I'm curious. You ever look like you were? I'm gonna put in NBA terms. Like you were down 3-1 in the NBA Finals, like how LeBron was, and you came back 3-1 in like a courtroom. Have you ever like had some crazy comeback shit?
Yeah. The last case.
Your last case.
Yeah, it was a last trial case. I think you'll see it. It's like an old white man.
I saw that.
And, decent exposure, and saying that he played with his junk in front of a young lady. It was looking bad.
Wait, hold on. What did he do?
The allegations were that he pulled his junk out and started in front of a young lady.
Underage?
No, not underage. But it wasn't looking too good. And then I just remember, it's like a fight. Like you can prepare as much as you want for it, but it's not always going to go that way. And I realized I started doing better when I was improvising. And so like I started picking up on different things that I could identify and then use it in the trial, and it came out perfect. The jury came back within 15 minutes with a not guilty.
Right.
That's after that I said, I'm just better at improvising. So yeah, just go in there and just what you do.
Wait, so it was 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, that should surprise me because usually if juries take a longer time, you feel like it's gonna be better for your client because they're really thinking about it. But when they come back quick, it's more like, yep, prosecutor proved the case, let's find him guilty. So I was freaking out, and my client's like, oh man, I'm nervous. I said, well, we're about to find out. And then when the verdict came back not guilty, I try to do whatever I can to not smile because I got to be professional. But it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. And my client didn't even know that shit. My client was just like, oh shit, man. And then so when we got done with court, he was like, so am I going to jail? I said, no, you didn't hear it. It was not guilty. And he just fucking jumped up and gave me a big hug. And he was just happy. You saw the video, how happy he was. He was just, his freedom's there.
Let me pull it up real quick. I want to pull it up so they could see.
If you suffer from severe constipation,
and I shake that motherfucker's hand, dude. He's like playing with his junk in front of a lady, and I
or
shook his
dreadful
right
bloating,
hand. I was like
use
thinking in my head,
this natural
is this the same
recipe to
hand?
immediately
I don't
open
know, bro.
and free you from pounds of fat.
Afterwards, like I touched my nose. I said, "Oh fuck, coronavirus."
Wait, it's the older white guy, right?
Yeah. He's missing some teeth.
Jayoma.
He had the tattoo on his arm?
You got my case?
Nah, he looks like a Western character.
Wait, that's not him.
Like,
Wait.
which one are you looking at?
The last one, the one Clyde was facing 10 years? Oh, that's possession of... Let me see which one I'm looking...
1, 2, 3. 12. 12 below the first one.
Wait, is the guy with the face tattoos?
No, it's me wearing a tan suit, and it's underneath the guy with the face tattoos. It's a guy with like a white beard right here.
Oh, I got it.
Who's the best lawyer?
Mr.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit was incredible.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
I don't get to read much of the comments. I don't.
So wait, when people comment stuff like you're letting go all the supervillains and stuff, you don't read those comments?
Not really, not too much, because I'm just like, okay. Some of them are the characters like I don't really know much about, but thank you. And it's pretty cool. Like I didn't really realize that people were just like drawing photos of me, and showing like stuff that I asked, which is pretty much the same thing, right? Who's the best lawyer? And then what are you charged with, and what they accuse you of, and how'd I do?
That shit's dope, bro. It's actually dope. Damn.
Shit's pretty fun.
I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. Hey, Chad, you guys got any questions for my man right here? What time is it over there, by the way, in Texas?
It is 9:51. Hey, real quick, shout out to my cousin, who's also my social media manager, Hilbert Anderson. He's good. He's a good guy.
Is he in the stream?
I don't know if he's in the stream, but he's a good guy.
Shout out to the cousin, man.
Yeah, I know. Hey, when you coming down to Houston?
I was just there. I was in Dallas.
He was in Dallas. Come down to Houston.
I purposely want to do some crime, go to jail, get a mugshot taken, and then you just kind of get my charges dropped. That'd be fun.
Just don't say that shit.
Let's see.
Hey, by the way, I'm gonna sell some merchandise soon. So it seems like a lot of people like that. So
that's smart. You gotta capitalize, bro. I would love. Hey, you should send me a shirt. What's it gonna look like?
Well, it's gonna look good. It's gonna say who's the best lawyer, and you're gonna see some other stuff. Y'all will see it.
Okay, hey, bro, just send me some shit, please. I'll wear it.
Perfect. That's perfect. Anybody else got some questions?
All right, Chad. Let me know right now. We got any questions for him? How does somebody get in contact with you if they would like for you to? They live in Texas and they're in trouble. How do they hit you up?
You don't have to live in Texas.
Oh, you don't?
I'm saying that right now. You could be in New York. You can be in Hawaii, but the case has to be in Texas. So if you come over here and you get a charge, and just give me a call, and the charge has to be a Texas county, right? Or where I practice in the Southern District of Texas, if it's a federal case. But just hit me up. You can go on my website and you can look at the office phone number. Give us a call. We'll set up a consultation, or you can just email us and get back to us. But the smartest thing to do is to contact us immediately when you get charged, because the sooner I get on the case, the better it's gonna be for you. There's other avenues for me to attack, and you don't want to waste that. Try and decide who you're gonna hire. So make a decision right then and there, and then go with it.
Somebody asked, what is your win-loss ratio, if you know it?
I don't know, right off the top of my head. Don't know it. But I know that what I consider a win is a dismissal and a not guilty. And a lot of times the dismissals come. And actually, sometimes I actually get mad when dismissals come. And it's kind of contradictory to say that, because it's good. My client gets off. But like, the win that you get from a not guilty is like a higher high than you get from a dismissal.
Because they don't got to do probation or house arrest, right? They just basically, is that what the dismissal is? Like, what's the difference?
Oh, no. Probation and like probation or some type of community supervision is like a win-loss at the same time. It's like you don't want to risk going to trial, but then it's like you take like a little bit of punishment right then and there. And to me, I feel like it's kind of like a loss, but it's not my decision. It's the client's decision. Like, I like dismissals. I like not guilties. And so the not guilty is because the jury's right there, everything's on the table, and it's either going to be one winner and one loser. You know what I mean? So that's why not guilties feel a lot better.
Has a client ever hit, you don't got to say who, but has a client ever basically be like, yo, Jay, I did that shit, but thanks, bro?
No, because I don't ask it. Like, it's not relevant at all. Ask a person saying they did it, even if they did do it, it's not relevant.
Right.
It's just not. What determines whether you go to prison is not that. Like, it's if the prosecutors can prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt, meeting all the elements.
Right.
If they convince the jury that they met all the elements, then you're going to be found guilty, whether we're really happy or not. Look, I was not there. These prosecutors weren't there. These cops, if they weren't there, they weren't there. Right? So the only people that were there were the witnesses. And so the cases are built from that. And so that's where I do my job, and prosecutors do their job, and then the outcome is what the outcome is. Right?
Damn, you got that. You got that shit. Yeah, you got that shit. All right, chat. Any other questions? My boy. I want to call in. I want to see if he's available before before.
Do it.
Yeah,
do it. I'm available. Hey, you can call me anytime.
Damn, anytime. Bro. Well, I just want to add him. I could add him in the Discord, but his dad's currently locked up right now, and he wants to get him out. And maybe you can help or give some input what he can do.
If he's locked up, if the case is active, I can help out. But if it's not active, like
No, it is. It's active. It's active. Let me call him real quick and just see if he wants to call in for like a quick minute. Give me a second.
Let me tell you, viewers, I don't do appeals, so stop asking me like, "Hey, my husband."
What's an appeal?
It feels like the case is already done, like you're found guilty, and then you're like, there was an error that happened, and we need an appellate lawyer to look through the records to see the error so they can reverse it. I don't do that. Like mine is like right at the cusp of when the charges come and you're going to be determined guilty or not guilty. That's where I'm at.
Got it. So then he's fucked. But nah, I mean, coffee. We're gonna get him home. Nah, but nah, that makes sense because they gotta lock in with you when it happens because you don't know what other lawyers were involved and you know what I'm saying. You don't know what happened, so it makes sense. Like you don't want to like get yourself involved in something that obviously you weren't there to begin with. So that makes a lot of sense.
But you don't know, like, so what the appellate? You're talking about appellate lawyers? Like
I'm saying like appeal lawyers, yeah.
They look at what was missing. Were there any mistakes made? And then they use that to see if they can overturn a conviction. And that shit is boring. I'm telling you right now, that's a lot of reading. I hated reading. I still hate reading. I like being able to just be able to speak in front of other people, let them know my client's side. That's what I like better.
What are your thoughts? Is it true about? I don't know if you looked into this. I don't know if you even care. TikTok being banned.
Oh man, that would suck. That would really suck.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have even known who you are without TikTok. So I'm glad I found you, bro. You're a good guy, and you know this is great. So
yeah, it just sucks. Like I really like TikTok. TikTok's actually really good. Just like all the other platforms, they're good. They get great exposure because nobody will ever see this, right? And so, in a way, the world needs to see how whatever you're doing, whether you're in law, you make art, you make music, they need to see your talent. If your talent's great, then people are gonna pay attention to it, and that's what I like. Like the people determine whether what's funny, what's not funny, what's good, what's bad. Right? You see my comments, right? There's some people saying, "Oh man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You doing shit like this," and there's people like, "Nah, he's defending the."
You're doing your job. You're doing what you should be doing.
And this is the only job where I get an A. And people hate me for it. Like what the fuck? Like that shit make no damn sense, dude. I made it. Think about it, you get like a math test and you're like, "Hey mom, I got an A." She smacks the shit out of you. Like that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, you're literally doing your job. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's fun, man. Like you get to do the best you can, and people just love you for it.
I love that, man. Well, look, guys. This will be my first time I do something with Jay. So if you guys have any other questions, bro, let me know right now. But I think, bro, thank you for doing this, by the way, bro. You're awesome.
I got one question for you, bro. You ever been invited to Diddy's parties? Come on.
No, I'm not. No, bro. Like, what the fuck are you saying? No.
All right. Hey, man, I had to ask, bro.
But I'll be real.
You're in Miami. You're in Miami, bro. Send me the invite. I'm down to go, bro.
What the fuck?
Fucking with you.
But he did DM me before he got locked up. Is he in jail right now?
I think so, but
he has DM'd me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't keep up too much with it. Mostly I'm always either in jail or in the court.
Who's your favorite rapper or artist that you listen to?
And rapper or artist? I'd say Drake is good. I really like Drake. And so if he's out here in Houston, like if he gets in trouble, we got him too.
I'll tell him what's up. Yo, I want to say, is it? Can you get in trouble for basically saying that someone's not really like basically is that defamation?
I'm not sure about that's civil law. Like mine is just criminal. But all I know is people can always have their opinion of you, and they're free to say whatever they say. And if they say it, then and it's not true, just be like, fuck it, it's not true. Like, who cares what you think? Like right now, you can say all the bad shit about me, but like, if it's not true, like I just don't deal with it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I mean, but yeah, you've been seeing those comments. Apparently, those comments are pretty ridiculous, right? Like if somebody's charged with a crime, automatically they're guilty, and it's not like that. Like anybody can get. Right now, you've never met me in real life. I could say you grab my junk, and just bring a charge against you. Like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
But I will say, Jay, a lot of girls, bro, they'll really lie about stuff like, oh, he beat me or he did this to me, assaulted me. And girls really like, is it true? Like the system really does like cater to them.
I wouldn't say the system. I would say it's people like you and me who's watching anybody. It's everybody's opinion. And sometimes some people are more lenient towards a specific group of people. I'm not going to say whatever, but they are. And so as an attorney, I have to be cognizant of that, right? And that's where selecting the proper jury is really, really important, because you can show somebody proof that this ain't real, but if they don't like you, they're going to vote against you.
True.
And that's cool. So, and it don't have to be women. It could be guys too. Like, I have domestic violence where it's like 2 gay guys. Now, who you going to believe now, right? Or 2 women. Like, who you going to believe now? So it really depends on who you hire and what happens with the other side and what happens there.
Gotcha, bro. Well, look, you know, Jay, you're the man, bro. I really appreciate you. Guys, everybody go fuck with Jayoma. Bro, he is the best lawyer you guys could possibly get if you live in Texas. All right, you guys allegedly do something, you're in trouble, call this man. He's going to save you, all right? And please, bro, when you drop those T-shirts, send me some, all right?
Cool. I will.
All right, bro.
Okay, thanks for having me here, man.
Thank you so much, bro. You're awesome. You have an amazing night.
God bless.
All right, bro. He's actually super fucking cool. I like that guy a lot. Good guy.